Hello, fire signs, and welcome to your full moon in Capricorn reading. So, this full moon in Capricorn was also the full moon in June. And so, it's been a time to focus on your ambition, your achievements, your emotional maturity. It's a really good time for setting goals. Reassessing goals and setting boundaries, and for taking practical steps towards success and stability in your life. And full moons are also about releasing what no longer serves you. So this is a busy time. This is the Sacred Symbols Oracle deck. Spirit, what guidance do you have for the fire signs? Okay, for this full moon in Capricorn, please. So we have karmic path. Are you following a karmic path? Is there something that I'm getting that there's something that you've wanted to do? It's like always been in the back of your mind, and you're like, no, that's silly. Well, this is your time for it, right? So if you've been thinking about that and it's still there, that means you're being nudged to do it. That means it's time to change something so that you can do it. Okay. This is a number 8 card, which is about strength and industry, right? It's about your goals. And you have growth. So you're growing. So maybe you weren't ready before for that idea, or that nudging of whatever it is that you wanted to do. But now you're ready because you're growing. And this is a 15 card, which is a 6, which is about harmony and healing and choices. It's the Lover's card. Okay. And the Lover's card used to be the choice card. So times are changing. People are growing. Things are evolving right now. Uh, there's, what was it? The Mars Uranus conjunction was all about um, some type of big change, right? A surprise type of change that is very unexpected and has to do with um, our head region, like our mentality, our psyche, right? Maybe how we think about things, right? How we process. So, Spirit, what guidance do you have for the fire signs for this full moon in Capricorn? What does or what do the fire signs need to focus on for this full moon, please? What you don't see coming is the Queen of Cups. Nurturing yourself, nurturing your heart, nurturing your feelings, nurturing what makes you feel good, right? It could also be about nurturing others. Is that karmic path idea about being a healer, about helping others? 3 of Cups. This does involve other people. This is a happy time and it's a celebration, but it involves more than just yourself. And as far as doing something to help others, we all have something to give, right? We should all be shining the light on others or on this world, right? Um, there's a lot of things happening right now that could be different if we took the time to listen and if we took the time to share our light with other people and be a little more understanding, a little more open. Okay, let's see what else is Temperance. You have Archangel Michael for protecting you, and this is about balance. He has 1 foot on the ground and 1 foot in the water, and he's moving the water between the 2 cups, right? And the water is feelings, so it's time to balance those feelings. Um, but know that you are protected in this decision, in this karmic path, and this growth. How are you showing up? The 5 of Pentacles. You're walking away from something that no longer serves you. Maybe it's your job. Um, Pentacles are about financial security, right? Foundation. And there's so many different ways since the pandemic, there's so many different ways to accomplish things at work, right? I was in an industry where they thought you couldn't do anything without being there personally. Well, we learned that we couldn't be there personally, so we had to figure it out, and we did, right? So it's a little more of a mobile. We have more mobility now. Your challenge is the 7 of Wands, setting boundaries. That's what the full moon in Capricorn is about. Um, is setting new boundaries, right? Walking away from what no longer serves you and setting those new boundaries. What's going to make things different? And if you're going to follow a new karmic path, then you might have to set some new boundaries, right? You might have to rearrange some things in order to accomplish that because you're growing. And even just with growing, even if you're not doing anything, you know, so out of the ordinary, you still are growing. So you still have to continue to move higher, right? And so we can't go backwards. When we're moving higher, we can't go backwards. So we have to grow. Your recent past was the King of Wands. You took some major action. You, I'm getting, you stood on that throne of power, right? And by power, I'm not meaning that you're controlling or trying to take over anything. It's just personal power. It's confidence, right? And you decided, hey, it's time for me. Somebody needed to hear that. And I think more people need to remember that it's definitely time for you. Because when you're confident and when you're happy and when you're um, fulfilled, that energy moves with you and it influences others, right? And if I'm feeling a little down, but I see someone who's just exuding so much confidence or just super happy or whatever, that tends to change my mood a little bit. And I think we forget how we influence others and how others influence us. Okay. Your near future is the Ten of Pentacles, is wish fulfillment. So you've had you've known about this for a while, right? Like I said in the beginning, it's been in here. You've been thinking about it. It's this nagging feeling. It's like, maybe something isn't quite. Um, I'm getting setting things off. It's not quite checking all the boxes, right? So there's something new. We're gonna get clarification on that. Your overall energy is the Queen of Wands, is nurturing that action. So you're doing things right now so that you can take action with this growth, right? You have the Queen and the King of Wands. That's a partnership. So are you working with somebody else in this um, action that you're wanting to do? Let's get some clarification on this Seven of Wands. Spirit, what is the fire sign? What do the fire signs know about the Seven of Wands? Seven of Cups, lots of choices. Ace of Cups, and the Five of Swords. So these boundaries that you're setting, you have a lot of choices, and that is the cup overflowing, right? So you have a bunch of love. You have a bunch of um, flow, right? Energy, and you have a lot to offer. But you have to be strong in that. You have to stand strong. You have to know. You see how he's standing right there, holding onto his swords, saying, "Okay, this is my point of view. This is what I feel. This is how I'm doing things." And he looks pretty confident, right? And these people are walking away. Maybe they don't meet that standard. Maybe that's what was released, right? That no longer served. So when we release things that no longer serve us, it's because we outgrow them or they're not they're not helping us in any way, right? They're hindering us. Maybe they're making us stressful or maybe they're making us angry, right? Angry is a choice. Angry is a feeling. It's a reaction to somebody, something. It could be a reaction to somebody that came out for a reason. But when we feel angry, we have to know what is it that's making us angry because that's just a feeling, right? So let's get some clarification on this Ten of Pentacles, please, Spirit. What do the fire signs need about this Ten of Pentacles in the near future? Five of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Two of Wands. So the near future is about I'm like stuck. The near future is about like the word doesn't want to come out. Um, It's about your stability, your financial security, right? It's about reinforcing it. That's the word I wanted to say. But you have to focus. You can't focus on what you don't have. You focus on what you have and what's beyond you, right? There's a road and a river and a city, and you've done a lot of hard work, right? This is the wounded warrior, and there's old patterns that he's overcome, right? So all these wands are up in a row, and he's in front, and he's ready to keep fighting. But he has a bandage on his head. He's tired. He wants happiness, and so this Two of Wands is about asking for help, right? But looking to the future. You see how he has the world in his hand, and there's an ocean out there, and there's a vast opening, right? So the world is his oyster, right? So in this growth, keep moving forward. You have protection. You need to balance what it is that you're feeling, what it is that you want. You have stability, right, in your actions. You you know how to move forward. You want to move forward, and you're nurturing that action to move forward. And there might be a little bit more that you want to ask for, and it's okay. You can manifest things with the full moon, right? When you release something, it allows you to have more room for stuff to come in. So you can manifest what it is you want. Just make sure you're open to what's coming after the ask. Okay. Thank you so much for all the likes and subscribes. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. And if you feel someone else needs to hear this message, please share it with them. And until next time, have a good day.